and only launch several days after. What it does, it's checking if the deployer, if the dev approves the token and is about to add liquidity, then it will pop up there. So we know that usually it's soon to be launched, but still good enough to be sniped. And for information, here in Awake we had PP, so that was nice. In AI calls, sorry.
Really nice.
Yeah. So in AI calls, so those are all the pre-launch, and then we have. So this is good if you have time, and if you have less time, we have post-launch calls that are AI calls and FOMO calls that will try to send interesting tokens with some AI to do some filters, automatic filters, and bring a lot of information to quickly do your own research. And just yesterday, we released custom filters based on FOMO calls that basically allow you to do a lot of complex filters based on FOMO calls to exactly filter what you want on the FOMO calls. And this is very close to auto print. Like if you do your filters well, and if you do some statistics, basically you can print while sleeping. I'm doing this, and several people manage to find the sweet spots and the nice filters, and it works. But
I have a question.
Yeah.
Did you integrate to auto buy the calls? Like I have to use my own bot the scrapper, or do you have like any collaboration, for example, with Maestro? And
so indeed, we have a collaboration. It's quickly said, but yeah, we have integrated the buttons to quick in one click open the Maestro with the auto buy. So and then you can use any scrapper that you are used to. Many bots come with it, including Maestro, to scrap your custom filters bot, and that's it, you know. So
really nice.
So we don't have officially a sniper bot, but we are quite eclectic on this. Whatever you like. Many people use Maestro because it's easy, and also it's good to automatically buy and sell. But now more and more we have a Maestro competition like Unibot and so on. So whatever you like. Also, we have a decompiler that roughly gives you the views of all the methods in a contract, kind of all methods of the contract, including the ones that it will call the methods that are public, so you can see if there are some malicious ones. Eventually, what are some variables that are already preset and things like that. You have a simulator. We were also one of the first to have one. And then we have a wallet and token check to do some analysis on the token and the wallet, and with to find some good wallets to whatever copy trade or and then we have our exclusive group to hang out So yeah, lot of tools.
Really a
So
lot of tools.
and the view like that. So the idea is find alpha. So these are pre-launch. So all who are like old members that are there from when you started to use DefiRobot, the one who print the most, they are using those tools. With those tools also that are there to help to do your own research, decompile and then we have the quick trade, the AI calls and things like that. The wallet and token check and the exclusive code. So now let's go to the demo.
One question: you have all your tools based on Telegram, so they are like easy to use. You don't need like people to go on a website to use them, or do you have also all your tools?
So yeah, it's all on the Telegram. On the website, we have our own system to match your wallet and with the Telegram. So we have our own bot, kind of equivalent to Collabland, but better or well. That works perfectly with DefiRobot custom. Yeah, so basically, if you buy the, we will talk about the later about the pricing model, but you can buy a token or NFT, and all that is working with our website. So the bots, we have a lot. Huh? All this is DefiRobot. So the channels, we have all those. So it is contracts. So as you can see, for instance, so all those are the new ones, and automatically it will see if it's verified. If it's verified, it will find automatically in the contract if there is
Telegram and Twitter, or
the
Telegram,
the Discord, and so on. It will eventually propose some potential telegrams eventually if it finds some.
So also if there are none, like just based on the name, it gives like the possible Telegram that.
Yeah. For instance, you see this, and it will find this, and then it will find this in the code. Yeah.
In the verified one.
And automatically, so it will auto update because obviously when it posts, it's just the potential telegram and so on. But then it does the simulation, as you can see, with buy tax, sell tax, transfer tax, some gas, some hashes. This I will quickly explain. And then automatically it updates to show when liquidity has been added, when it's live, and then 5 minutes after it will show a summary like that, showing the buys, the sellers, and we just saw live. It turned to rugged, so it also updates when it's rugged like this, and this is very nice because then let me click on a bytecode. So for the hashes like that, this is the bytecode hash. So this is like an identifier of the bytecode. This is the function hash. So that means all the contract with exactly the same functions. And so if you see bytecode, here we see that it found 4, and 2 of those 4 rugged. So like half. So if we click on this, we see that the 2 first one rugged. It's easy to see, very visual. And the 2 last one, well, probably didn't yet, I'd say. In my opinion, they rugged, but they didn't pull the liquidity yet. So yeah, hopefully this one is not safe at all. But yeah, it's very easy to see. You can click and go see the previous ones, etc., etc. So the function hash is more like most of my competitors do. And functions plus funding, it means the same as functions, but same funding. So it means, like for instance, Binance here, functions mean all the contract with same functions, and function funding means all the contract with same functions, with dev getting funds from Binance.
This is really good. Like
So
you can try to track the same raggers using always the same
exactly,
contract and the
yeah.
same exchange.
Yeah, exactly. So it helps to nail down the swaggers, or eventually the other way, some very successful dev. But yeah.
And do you think that is better checking the bytecode or the function, or like doing both?
So bytecode I will use mostly to identify scams, because it's very easy to change bytecode. So many times it will be zero, because
They change them.
you change just one parameter, one thing, and bytecode is different.
Okay.
So, but if it's the same and it's clearly rug, you can be sure that it's a scam. Yeah, this one, for instance, it's 100% scam, same bytecode. So you know that it will work, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, this is very useful. People use this a lot to identify bad dev, good devs. Yeah. And then we have the simulation. And again, in the simulation, what's interesting is we use the ByTax and the ByGas simulation to also use this as kind of hash. So here it's the same, it's only this, but see, here if I click on buy gas, because buy gas and sell gas, if you think about it, it's also some code that is executed in the contract. And depending on the contract, it will be different. So it's kind of also a signature of a contract. So sometime clicking on the buy gas and sell gas, you can also identify. On this one, by clicking buy gas, I see that it's also, yeah, quite some rugs also. So it's also a way to find if, for instance, they change the function name. So
Okay.
it will be zero, but you can find with buy gas, for instance, it's some options. Okay, so what's nice also is those functions. Let's take this one. I restart this. Well, let's see one with a little more functions. Okay, yeah. So each time I click on the functions, it does like what you will see on it on Etherscan. You will see all the variables like total supply, max decimals, all those variables you see, even if it's not verified. So this one is not verified. I click on functions and I see all the functions. So it's very good also to do some research. Let's say, for instance, the simulation failed. You can still click this, and most of the time you can still find at least the max transaction or the max wallet, It's also some way, and you can see like if there is some
malicious function.
Some not safe functions. Here also it will check if there are some suspicious functions. All the suspicious functions are the ones that for these functions, if we look on the whole database, more than 50% rugged. So if it's close to 50%, it's still okay. But if you see like 80 or 90%, then be careful, let's say. Okay. We also have hidden mint that can be found.
Like some sorry.
Yeah, like we have, yeah.
Some scanners, they, for example, they don't show some malicious function when they are public. Like I remember, like Safe Scanner not showing like the public function that someone can call like setfees99. And it was like stupid that they didn't improve. Does your bot show also like all the public function,
everything,
any malicious one?
Yeah, in suspicious, it shows only the ones that are statistically more than 50% roguish. But if you do functions, yeah, you have everything. The same as if you go to Etherscan. So name, symbol, everything. Yeah, it's some, even if it's verified, sometimes it's just faster to just click on functions than opening Etherscan. You see, I click, it takes 1 second, and you have everything, and with the call, and you can see also the marketing wallet, the dev wallet. It's quite nice. And we have the relaunch, and the relaunch. So here we have a simulation, and we can click on it, and it will do the simulation on demand for you anytime. So this means maybe I go to FOMO or something like that. Something launched, you want to see how it is now. When it called here, it was like 20K, we launch. And it will show, well, this one wasn't the all time. So it shows that currently the buy tax, sell tax are like 0. It shows the transfer tax and things like that. The max buy. So max buy, it's really precise at one token close. Like if you put one more, it won't pass. If you put this, it will pass. We do this in Solidity, and it's very, very, very precise. So
like a Swiss block.
Like with what?
Swiss clock.
Maybe, yeah, I don't know this one, but yeah, it's really to the token. It's not like 0.1%. And then it shows the stats if it's live, and it shows some information like a number of fresh wallets, dormant, some rug risk. That's quite nice. So, for instance, if I take, yes,
when the bot consider a wallet sleeping, like no transaction since
sleeping 1 week, dormant 1 week.
Okay. And the IRAG risk, how does it work? It makes like an average on the function in the contract, and it says, how does it work that your IRAG risk?
It's more complex. It's really like machine learning. So it's really AI, and it's based on the many thousands of tokens that we have in the database, and it learns with more than 30 parameters and do a complex model. So it's quite precise. So for instance, if I take the FOMO calls, if I take the red ones, this one, I click, yeah, it's right. It's quite precise. Let's see if I have another red one.
And like Pepe 2.0 got alerted here, right?
Yeah, this one also same. So Pepe from Pepe, yeah, Pepe. Did we have already? Yeah, Pepe. It was there also. It was there also, but mostly it was. Yeah, I think it was already on FOMO. But yes, it was also on FOMO, but more recently we had Unleash, we had PP 2.0. We have a filtered one that is a filter version of FOMO that is available to all our members, tier 3, that has one filter that is by default, but then with custom filters you can do whatever you like. But yeah, the first of the day was PP22. You see that it was there at 7K. And if we do relaunch, now how it is. Takes a little bit of time because it was a big one. Oh, 7 millions. So 7 millions. Many
yeah, it's
X's.
really mooning.
And we see the buy tax, the sell tax, and all those things. We can still see there is still a back buy. And what is interesting is we see that at the time it was posted, like 2 minutes something after launch, there was already 7 wallets from SEX, 12 fresh, 1 dormant, low AI risk. So basically, those are the kind of that's quite the role that many of us defined as auto buy. Like yeah, many here say at least some fresh and low rug risk and all those things, and then they auto buy. So many auto buy did auto buy this one, and then we have a lot of all the good ones that Bird Coin also did well, and it's there also with low AI rug risk with 3 from SEX. It's like 16 K, and I think it did many, yeah, 400 K market cap, so also a good one. So yeah, people are printing quite well.
Yeah.
With the filters. So that's all AI stuff. The alpha deployer also. You talked about it. There's some good one at some connections. I don't know if you remember the name, but yeah, was there? Which one?
No, the 2 token that got alerted. Ribbit that was connected to, I think, Pepe deployer, and the last one was Unleash that was connecting to Shiba deployer.
Yeah, maybe. So was it here? I don't remember. Yeah.
There you go.
I think Unleash, there was a bug on it was there, but it was on deployer.
Okay, sorry.
Unleash.
And what is the difference? Sorry, I didn't understand the difference from deployer and alpha deployer.
Alpha deployer, it's so deployer, it checks only the tokens from this dev, from the dev wallet, you know.
Okay.
So this one did leash and did then unleash. So yeah, basically
Leash was from basically Shiba system.
Yeah, exactly. So those who saw that, but this even Lisha already did a total volume
3 billion.
huge,
Yeah.
huge, 3 billion. Yeah. So yeah, when you see that, yeah, already you configure your sniper and you take some luck. Yeah. So this one was there, and the alpha deployer, it will show the jumps. So this one sent to this one, sent to this one, and basically it was the dev of this one which did 79 millions through like 4 jumps. It ended up to this dev, which right, but you still need to do some research, but yeah, you can see the connection. Sometimes if you have just one jump or something like that, you can be quite sure it's more chance that it's the same dev. If it's 4 jumps, it's already a bit far. So do some more research, but yeah, it's some good info to have to dig and yeah, many people find some good things here. So yeah, hopefully and we have the AI calls. AI calls, it's you remember on each contracts we do some 5-minute stats. Here at the time of doing the 5-minute stats, always 5 minutes after launch, it runs some machine learning and some AI and things like that, and it checks if it has some risks to
swap
to rug, and if it has some chance to moon. Yeah, but basically, so what you can see is the rug risk worked well because basically non-rugged or very low. If it would be striked as rugged. So most don't. So that's good. But the issue is it's at 5 minutes already. So usually you are like at the top of the sniper pump or something like that. So what's nice is eventually to take a little bit of time to check the socials and see if really there is some hype and if there is still some hype and then eventually catch some dip and some people do also some nice profits this way. So this was our first AI bot, and then we did FOMO, which I think is in some way better because it calls earlier, like 20 seconds after launch, 40 seconds after launch.
But
10
here
seconds.
you have more risk to get fragged, right? Because it needs less stats to be called on this bot.
Yeah, exactly. You have less data to analyze. So, but still, it still looks automatically. Even this one, you see the hash was 0.
Yeah.
No, and it's still because of the wallets, because it analyzed the wallets at apes and it found that the wallets were not safe at all. So it did some high regex. So it will analyze a lot of parameters, the hashes, the different kind of information regarding the wallets that ape and some many things, and it calculates a rug risk. Yeah.
I would say that your tools right now they make the life of traders, like daily traders, the people that like they go for new pairs live, it makes it like 100 times easier. Like you no more have to look at Dex toolbot. You just look at the, like, you make a folder. You look when you have a notification here, and you basically go auto up everything because you know that most of the time they are safe. You make traders' lives so easy.
Also, base members that have been there. We are an old community. Some people have been there for like 6 months, 1 year, and when it's quite rare. But if there is a bug with a node or something, and for 1 hour the bot is done, people are like, I feel naked. They really get used to this and use it a lot. Many people, that's how they work. They use all those bots, and then so here's the bots. So this one, and we can see there is also like a token check. So for instance, if I take a FOMO call, I take FOMO filters. Which one? Third coin I can take. A token check. That's it. And well, I'll do just like that. And it will produce a list of the top 10 profits. And the top 10 profits in value and in percentage. So you can see a lot of information. And you have an Excel file with all the people that aped. So you can do some, and you see it has been generated like in 3-4 seconds.
Really.
And you can open this and you find all the amounts, the profits, and you can do your stats. So
a really good way, like if you want to track any wallets, you basically scan I don't know, the best 10 tokens in the month, like in June. You take like the top wallets, you see if there is like correlation, and after you start to track them thanks to this tool.
And then you can do some wallet check, but this it's under
construction.
It's a bit old, so I need to refactor a bit the code, but it shows the rect ratio, so it means how many times is this guy. So and things like that. So I need to update it. The data is not fully accurate here anymore. I need to work refine it. But token checked works perfectly. So all those tools are part of this, and then you have the notifications that I said on top of FOMO, where you can set some custom query. You can enable and disable it if you go sleeping or whatever, and you don't want it to auto-ape things, or if it's just a bad market, you decide to take a break. And then you have a lot of parameters like call number, regress, fresh wallet, fresh from sale, dormant, buyer, sellers, tax, current market cap, X's, initial liquidity, current, top source. Top source, it's like if it search the funding source of the wallet that aped, and this is the number of the most popular source, how many times we saw it. So if we have like some scammer who creates 20 wallets from like the same wallet,
and they are connected,
and they are obviously connected because it's the same source. use some tools to do this because usually scammers are lazy, so they use tools to find all those 20 wallets same time, and so it will show like 20. So
yeah, it's really
one query you can do is like filter to say no more than 10, for instance. Or yeah, all those things are there to keep it safe. You have the number of seconds since launch, and you see, and all this you can do some complex queries. Many competitors like Maestro and some others, you will say, yeah, how many call number? Okay, how many fresh? Okay, and this is this and this and this. Here we can say like, yeah, I want fresh plus dormant, no more than 3. We can say fresh plus dormant, no more than 3, or fresh sex at least 1. We can say we have a lot of flexibility. Like if we click on help, we can do like complex queries. So I'd say that usually our tools, maybe you have noticed, but it's not targeting the beginners in DeFi. It's for experience or at least average traders.
Some computer skill, like
so at least well, some computer skills so that are used to sometimes look a bit in the code, or can understand a little bit some logical operators. Anyway, if someone doesn't, he can ask in our groups and we'll help. But yeah, all those tools, it takes a little bit of time to understand a little bit of everything, what it can bring, and but when you get it, it's quite powerful, and people love it. And if you look at our chart, you will see that last sale was like last week.
yeah, like I really like the fact that you basically never promote your token, and like I think that you have like a huge crazy potential. But I also really like because it's still like a niche stuff, because I never hear though there are like few traders that speak about your tools because they are like, no, it's mine. I don't want others to know about
exactly. That's exactly what I said to Kiddy Skinning, but like I said, my friendly bastards, yeah, they keep it for themselves.
Yeah.
So usually we see the newcomers, new people which join, that are like first day they print 10x, and then slowly they get they get quiet. So
yeah, it's crazy. Like when you find like a gold cave, you wanna keep it for you.
so, and I don't do many IMAs neither. So you are one of the first I do, because yeah, I have a French accent. I am not usually very comfortable to do this, and I don't do much marketing. But yeah, so you
I am
guys are
really
like
glad that you accept our invitation here today, because I really wanted to show to the other members your tools. And also, in fact, when I was speaking with the Cryptic team, they told me, yes, get him, because we want to introduce our members to his tools. Also, I really like the fact that you give personalization. So like expert traders, they can just get 10 messages. Like the nice things is that when you get your tools,
Mm-hmm.
you basically get 5 notification a day, and you know that you just up, as you said, you put a scraper on that channel, you up that 5 coins, and you basically are printing salary every single day.
If you do your filters correctly, but some people do it. I have some very good traders, and they do like statistics and so on. They really do their research. And if you use the tool and you do some work, it will pay. Some people here in DefiRobot, they print. Yeah, I
I
won't
don't
say
know.
hundreds, but at least several digits is per month, easy. Yeah.
Two things. One, it's kind of hard now because we have to be lucky that someone just deployed. If you can show last thing, like when a contract is unverified, if you can show that how it works.
Yeah.
And after there are some questions from the chat.
Sure. I show again. Okay. Yeah, so those are the live contract. Oh, this one has a lot of rare function. So yeah, this one is verified. We have the Telegram. What do you want to know exactly?
When a contract is not verified.
So this one, for instance.
And so basically, this bot show when a contract is not verified, it show you the function.
Yeah. This one, you see, and even if it's suspicious, but let's see. I click on contract. This one has been verified. It will come. Yes. The time I speak, it has been verified. Let's see this one. Still not verified. Yeah, not verified. Contract. But if I click on functions, this one is very simple, but still we see the max TX, max wallet, and all the functions. If a function is not, if it cannot find the function name, it will show unknown, but it's very rare. It's quite good at finding the names.
Really nice.
And you can, yeah. So and all you have the simulation and also for the simulation, it will show the different ways of enabling. It can be combo LP plus enable. So this means usually they send some ETH to the contract, and then basically when they do open trading, it will add the liquidity plus enable. So that's why it's a combo. But it will also work if they go to Uniswap and they add liquidity. But most of the time they do the first. But it just shows you that it's still possible.
You show everything of a contract. Like if anyone launch a contract on your bots, your tool will show everything.
You see this one, it shows rare function, and there is one unknown here. So if we go to functions, you will see that indeed there is one unknown function, and everything else it could decode. And it shows which one are rare. So it's interesting if you see many unknown, you see so there is something new. Could be bad, could be good. Maybe some do more research, let's say. Okay, so questions.
Okay, two things, like you have like 3 different tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. We can say you have 2 because I think that the value is from tier 2 and tier 3 because BSC is that, sadly.
Yeah.
And like how many tokens to get in tier 2 and tier 3?
So tier 3 is 6 million, tier 2 is 2.5. So it's a little bit expensive, but if we see the competition, it's roughly similar anyway.
If I look at, sorry to interrupt you, if I look at the competition, I can't find nothing like, okay, there are some projects that could offer 1-2 tool that you offer, but all these tools in once, no.
Yeah, and what's super great is if you don't want to spend 2-3 ETH on the token, which is spent, but you can sell and get it roughly back minus the fees. But if it goes a little up, hopefully you can sell for profits. Yeah. If you time well your buy, you buy when there is a dip. It's not often, but it can happen. Or you can buy the NFT, and we have a monthly NFT that is 0.15. Yeah, so this we sell quite some. So this is another option.
As I was saying to you earlier today, like your project was shared while we were in BSC. You were in BSC like after 1 week that you launched, and I remember your project that stayed under radar like for month, but you kept working on it. So I really appreciate to find a dev like you that they keep working. They don't really care about the chart because you knew from the start, I think, that the value that you were giving to the project was really good. So
yeah, it was a bet. Like instead of putting a lot of work on the marketing, because I see some bots from I won't name some competitors, but mostly they just get a lot of information from APIs. And they display and they do a lot of nice marketing and some fancy things to try to pump the chart and things like that. Here, mostly what I like is just work on the tools and
quality.
Work on my database, do some AI, some machine learning and things like that. So yeah.
Okay, I will start for some fast question. You can also look if you go in the Discord. So, like Astra is asking, have you trained the machine learning model yourself from the scratch or using any open source or third-party API?
No, I did myself. Yeah, obviously using some libraries and tools to do that, but I did everything myself. Yeah.
As you said, like your token is live since more than 1 year, so I think that your machine learning nowadays is really, really trained.
Yeah, sadly, well, all the data that I need to do nice machine learning, I didn't have 1 year ago, but still I get several months back, and so that's why we can have quite a good quality of the AI rug risk and things like that. That you saw that I click on reg, the red flags, boom, it was rugged. Yeah, so it's very very efficient, like 85, 90% accurate, like so it's great.
Kai is asking if your bot do rug check and suspicion contract check. I think yes. The answer is yes.
Yeah, well, yeah, it does that, and then obviously you are welcome to use, as I did show, the hashes and things like that to do a bit of research yourself. It's always better.
Okay, wait. There is Janjani that wants to speak. I invited him to speak. That you're integrated with Uniswap. Are you sure about expecting upcoming integration? Okay, Janjani, can you speak?
Hi. So I just had a few questions. The first was, are you familiar with Consortium T?
I haven't been there, but I know some. I have some members in the community who explain to me how it works, so I have an idea.
Okay, because they just added something called the trading signals, and I was wondering if you had something like that in your bot, And also, say I wanted to grow, because I know yours is also quite expensive. But say I wanted to grow a BSC, say I get the bot, and I wanted to grow a really small account. And my example is like maybe a really small account, like $20. Can I use that on the BSC side?
So on BSC, I can show quickly. I have the BSC contracts. I have BSC Awake. The same with the simulation, the potential telegrams. We have the deployer. We have a subset of the tools, but we don't have FOMO and AI stuff yet because it's like I said, 90% of, if not more, of my customers are using Ethereum. So I prefer to spend more time on ETH. But still, you have this, and there are still some possibilities to make some money on it. And regarding your calls on consortium key, I have no idea of exactly what it is, so I'm not sure. Maybe you know if maybe someone else that knows both ecosystems can answer, but yeah.
I don't really know. So, but for getting the BSC bot, you need like the only way to access them is like buying the tokens, right?
Yeah. The only way is to buy tokens or NFT. Yeah.
And one question from my side, because she was asking like if I have a small wallet and I want to start from BSC, do you think that you could like reduce the price for accessing tier 1 because it's BSC? And I no more look at BSC stuff, but I understand if like people say.
Yeah. You see your screenshot on the right. I think there is a version or type. Tier 1 is not 2.5. It's 1 million, and I think I can even probably I will reduce it a little more, even to maybe 800 or something to make it
more
cheaper.
for people.
But indeed, if you have like $20, I'd say maybe use something else to start with, and when you have a little more, come back to DefiRobot. Yeah, that's and also it's not only because of money, it's because it's better to have some experience to use DefiRobot. If you don't have, like I said, we are not targeting beginners.
Yeah. I can see from the price from where DefiRobot is that you are targeting like the niche. You are the niche of Ethereum project. And
all right, no problem. Just one last question. So do you have experts that we can follow, like their trade? You know, like signals or copies or
yes. No, we don't do signals based on like alpha wallets. We have some competitors doing that. We may do in the near future our own way. For now, we don't do. There is kind of AI algorithm, some checking of the background of the wallet that apes, but we don't have something that will say this influencer aped or this alpha wallet aped. We don't do that for now.
Okay, no problem. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you for your questions. Last two questions, and after I let you go. So I don't forget about the chat, and I don't know anymore. See the chat. Any future updates for your tools? Are you working on something? Like you said that you were working at improving the wallet checker.
Yeah.
And
So
any others?
Yeah, sure. So wallet checker, we will be the code will be refactored and to work with some less updates, to work better, taking account some less updates on Ethereum. Also, you have seen these custom filters. Currently, it's only working with FOMO calls. And we will do V2 with even more filters, and also for ETH contracts. So it's a popular request to do this. So for instance, if you know that let's say some good deployer is about to launch something, or with this hash, or with those kind of information, you can put your filters on ETH contracts, so pre-launch, and so this
really
will be also powerful. I know some long time DefiRobot holders that have been asking this for months. So yeah, finally it
them
should
the
come.
possibility.
It will come soon also.
I didn't expect like the possibility to being able to put like filters and some Telegram bot, because sometimes you get some tools, but you have zero personalization in that. So really good. That's it. There are no more questions, because I think that you are basically focusing on Ethereum because it's the only chain where there is volume. But I think if there will be a future chains where there will be volume, you will add that to your tools.
Yeah, I haven't said, but we have also Arbitrum. We same with simulation and things like that. But yeah, in the end, we always come back to Ethereum. That's the gold standard. That's where most of our members trade. And
last question from Jackie, and after we can conclude the IMA.
Sure.
Jackie?
So I don't really have any questions. I just want to say that it's more of a testimonial, I guess. Through the bear, I use your tool, Helvetti, and dude, you're ahead of the curve. Like for real, when it comes to like accessing information and things, like 100% ahead of the curve. That NFT, like the 30-day thing. I'm sorry, I don't know the word for it. I was using that all through the bear, dude. It's so dope. It's so dope. Your tool. I built so many strategies with DefiRobot. I haven't been able to use it recently, but like, dude, like round of applause for real.
Thank you very much, Jackie. I appreciate.
So we can conclude. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Helvetic, to be here tonight and for introduce your project. I hope that the audience will look into it, because it has so much potential, and I think that it can help everyone to make money. It's like a win-win situation using your tools. Thank you so much. Have a nice night, sir.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.